The THANH HA banyan tree is the symbol of revolution and pride of the people of Tuyên Quang. Under this banyan tree, in the afternoon of August 16, 1945, the Vietnam Liberation Army held a dispatch ceremony in the presence of THANH HA villagers and 60 delegates to the National People's Congress. General Võ Nguyên Giáp read Military Order No. 1, and the Liberation Army set off for Thái Nguyên and then continued their way to liberating Hanoi. At present, the THANH HA banyan tree has become a cultural and historical relic and is visited by many tourists every year. They come to learn about a significant period of the National Revolution. However, few people know that this historical tree was thought to have died and can't be saved. Originally, there were two THANH HA banyan trees known as the grandfather tree and the grandmother tree, standing about 10 meters from each other. In 1993, the grandfather tree collapsed in a storm and only one small branch survived, while the grandmother tree began to show signs of aging and decay as well. Particularly in 2005 to 2007, many branches of 30 to 80 centimeters in diameter were broken or withered. Early in 2008, the tree only had one northeastward branch buried alive, with all the main roots having rotted. In such a difficult time, a research team led by Mr. Nguyễn Anh Kết requested to restore the THANH HA banyan tree. First, they had to water its live roots. After that, they took the tree branches from the height of 7 meters to develop new roots. Knowing that plants, when cut, can grow into new branches or roots using functional cells and without stem cells, Nguyễn Anh Kết and his associates applied AH, KH, and NH bioproducts that have an effect on nutritional metabolism and balance to produce biomass for roots and porous soil. After years of being cared for, the THANH HA banyan tree has now revived. The sole surviving branch of the grandmother tree now has two clusters of roots with diameters of 80 to 90 centimeters and a leaf canopy area of around 30 to 40 square meters. The grandfather tree that collapsed in a storm had only one small branch left. It is also developing into a new cluster of trees. The biotechnological application has contributed to preserving an invaluable historic heritage of the nations for future generations. Chư Sê district in Gia Lai province is famous for thousands of hectares of pepper trees, a product of enormous economic importance and high potential for export. However, pepper trees are hard to grow. They might develop well at first, but after a few years, the plant might become sick and die slowly. Sometimes they even die in large numbers due to many factors, such as aging, poor seed quality, or bad growing techniques. The tree diseases also hit a Ming's family as they grew pepper trees. His pepper trees suffered from the yellow leaf disease and root rotting, causing the quick death. Moreover, the heavy use of plant protection products is also a reason why the trees couldn't grow properly. AH, NH, and KH bioproducts help pepper trees gradually gain resistance, recover, and easily absorb and metabolize vitamins and minerals from the soil. And when the trees become healthy, they will make a speedy recovery and get rid of the diseases. Like pepper trees in Gia Lai a few years ago, the coffee plantations in Đắk Lắk province face a difficulty in recultivating areas of aging coffee trees. Many farmers had to cut down old coffee trees and replant new seedlings. The owners of coffee and pepper farms are in need of technical solutions to replant coffee trees efficiently and effectively. To revive pepper and coffee farms, the scientists spray the NH solution onto the stems and leaves of coffee and pepper trees. The reeds are also watered using pressurized sprayers 7 times a year. Results show that the trees have been recovering and growing well. Their branch system have been strongly developing, forming complete canopies. The branches are ready to bear flowers and fruit in the next season. The tips of the branches are well developed, not dry, with thick green glossy leaves. They are capable of bearing fruit and control premature fruit drops. This bioproduct is not only suitable for coffee, but can also be used for many other crops like rice, pepper, etc. It is an environmentally friendly bioproduct. The initial achievements have made the recultivation of coffee trees easier, ensuring long-term sustainability of the trees that have been attached to this land over half a century and become an important part of the Central Highlands.